Today's recipe is a 4-serving, 6-pound meatloaf. To start with, you're going to need a little bit of precision when it comes to your wet and dry ingredients. You want to use a 4-cup or a 1-quart measuring cup to measure out the total volume to 3.5 to 4 cups of total liquid volume. Very important. Your eggs, which there's going to be 6 of them, is separate, so you're going to beat 6 eggs in a bowl, set that off to the side. Now, for your liquid measure, this is what I use. And it's also the fun part for you because you're going to have to figure out your flavors on your own, what proportions you're going to want to use here. The following is pasta sauce, ketchup, mustard, whole grain mustard seed, soy sauce, garlic chili sauce, habanero hot sauce, balsamic vinegar, and a little bit of liquid from the cans of black olives that you're going to use. Remember, 3.5, 4 cups total liquid volume. Set that aside. Now in a large bowl, you're going to take your vegetables. Finely chopped vegetables are 2 to 3 bell peppers of varying colors, 5 habanero peppers, 1 large onion, 3 celery stalks. That you want to chop that a little bit chunky because it gives you a good crunch. And oh yes, 2 cans of black olives. Now for your rest of your dry ingredients is going to be 2 3/4 cups of dry oatmeal. Can be the quick cook oats or the regular old fashioned, it doesn't matter. Your dry spices are crushed red pepper, black pepper, paprika, smoked paprika, Old Bay, turmeric, curry powder, and a small amount of sea salt. You don't need to go heavy on the salt because all your previous liquids, or most of them, have a decent, generous amount of salt in them. Now you take 6 pounds of 80/20 ground beef, combine everything thoroughly in one bowl. I like to use my hands, so you're going to want to use some latex gloves. Mix it around completely thoroughly. Then you take 2 casserole pans, and you're going to want to put the meatloaf in the casserole pans to about a 2-inch depth. You don't want it coming over the top at all. And then that goes, oh, I forgot about the topping. The topping is not your traditional topping. It's going to be fresh tomatoes cubed into 1/2 to 3/4 inch, and you don't want to season the tomatoes at all. That gives you a stark contrast in flavor between everything that's so heavily spiced and flavored, and then you get the almost bland but expertly roasted tomatoes on top of the meatloaf, and everything just works together beautifully. In the oven, 375 degrees, about 55 minutes, and then when you pull it out, you want to allow it to cool and allow all the juices that have seeped out of the meatloaf to go back in. And then from there, put it in a large bowl. Eats well with a tablespoon.